Making that zone to get player back into the first stage when game over. In this tutorial, you'll learn adding that zone object using image sprite resources, setting that zone attributes to properties, setting the dead zone collision configurations, and restarting the game when the player is out of the screen. First, try to make new game map as level 3 that have cliff or hole like this. Second, to make effect when the player is fell in this area, we need a helper object that we call as dead zone. Set dead zone object using image sprite resources. In this part, we will use the dead zone PNG sprite sheet. The dead zone object is using the me.sprite object type 2, not tiles. Just change the resource with dead zone. Dead zone attributes properties. And here is the must-have details of the attribute in dead zone. Dead zone properties. We will do the same thing as we do in finish state. We need a local variable and parameters to define what level will be loaded if player is out of the screen and touch the dead zone. Next, we need to set the gravity into 0 from the blockly, or you can do it from physics tab, check collision, and set the y into 0. Variable score text is local variable that used to save the last variable score before the player is game over, then reset it to 0. After the player will bring back to the level that's saved in level underscore to variable. Variable level underscore 2 is local variable that saved the level used in the game restart. After that, if all the local variables have been successfully created, the next step is to create the parameter level by going to the level object. In this case is level 1, then click the finish underscore state object on the object level list at the right side of the editor and set the configuration like this. Set jewel collision type. You only need to repeat the same step for the other level you have created. Collision mask for dead zone. We don't classify dead zone as an object because it just created to help making the jumping features where we hide it and locate it in unreachable area. So, we will define it as a no object type, and it will just respond if it collides with the player object. Restart the game when players out of the screen. To restart the game, we will set it up with Blockly. And here is the Blockly structures. After all done, drag the object to level 3 pan, then place it here. And if it runs, the result will be you can implement this dead zone object in the area like this on level 4. And the area on level 5.